Hello and welcome. Assalamu alaikum. And congratulations on taking your first steps in achieving your healthiest skin ever. My name's Lisa. I'm going to be your skin therapist today, taking you through your clear and clarify treatment in a box. Before we get started, let's go through a few things we're going to need. First of all, you will need 2 towels, one to place on your knee and one to dry your hands. You will also need your cotton discs and your sponges that are in your box to remove product from the skin. I'm going to be using a cloth today, so if you prefer to use your own cloth or mittens or a flannel, whatever you have at home, that's fine. But you do have your sponges in your box that you can go ahead and use to remove your products. You will also need a container with water to mix your products together. If you have a bowl of water, you can use a bowl of water to have your sponges to remove your product from the skin also. And lastly, you will need some hand sanitizer just to ensure that you are sanitizing and cleaning your hands and we're working safely and effectively. Let's get started. Okay, now we're ready to get started. You can see that I have my headband on. You will also have your headband that is in your box. So if you want to pop that on before we get started, this will help to just prevent any product from getting in your hair and keep your hair off your face. So we're going to start with the Dermalogica Double Cleanse. Now at Dermalogica, we talk about the importance of double cleansing, and the reason why is if we just wash our face once, it's not effectively going to remove everything that's built up on the skin. So we're going to start with our first cleanse, but before we do that, let's just remove any makeup, any residue from the eyes. So if you want to take your 2 cotton discs and just wet them with some water, then you're going to take your pre-cleanse sachet and you're going to apply your pre-cleanse onto your cotton discs, just a little bit. And then you're just going to press those cotton pads together and just apply those cotton pads onto the eyes gently and just allow them to sit there for a couple of seconds so that pre-cleanse oil can start to dissolve any makeup on the lashes or on the eyebrows. And pre-cleanse oil is also the product that we're going to use for our first cleanse. Now, pre-cleanse oil is a fantastic lightweight oil, and it's really effective at helping to remove makeup, stubborn dirt and debris from the skin, your sunscreens, products that are designed to stick to the skin as well. So you're going to take your sachet and you're going to apply your pre-cleanse oil into the hands. And really important, when we start with pre-cleanse, we're going to apply it onto your hands dry, onto a dry skin. Now, the pre-cleanse oil is a lightweight cleansing oil. And when we apply pre-cleanse dry first, this is going to dissolve any makeup, dirt, and debris that's on the skin. You can also take the pre-cleanse over the lips, over the eyes like we did with your cotton pads as well. And this is really going to help to lift and dissolve anything on the skin. And once we've massaged that in for a minute, what we then do is you're going to take your water and you're going to apply water onto the pre-cleanse. Now what this will do is it will emulsify the pre-cleanse, turning it white and milky. What this does is it creates an emulsification on the skin, which is really going to help to start to lift any excess oil, dirt and debris and makeup from the skin. So we massage that in for 30 seconds to a minute, and then you can go ahead and remove your pre-cleanse with your sponges, your cloth, your mittens, whatever you have there at home. You can really smell that borage seed oil in there, which is really soothing on the skin, and that apricot kernel oil, which is really nourishing for the skin as well. Now, pre-cleanse is suitable for all skin types, and it should be used morning and evening as that first step in your cleansing routine. Now, once we've finished that first cleanse, we're then going to move on to our second cleanse, which is really going to help to remove any trapped dirt that gets built up in the pores, and it will also treat your skin type and your skin conditions. So if you want to take your dermal clay cleanser that's in your kit, and you're going to apply approximately, I would say about a 1 dirham size amount into your hands, and then you're going to apply this onto the skin. A little bit stuck coming out. Okay. So your dermal clay cleanser is a cleanser that's designed for oily skin. So it's a clay-based cleanser, as you can see. And what it's going to do is it's going to absorb any excess oil that's on the skin, any impurities, really giving that kind of deep cleansing effect. And I can feel it's really nice and refreshing and cooling on the skin, as it does contain menthol as well. It feels nice and cooling. So you can use dermal clay cleanser as your skin specific cleanser morning and evening following your pre-cleanse. You can add a little bit of water to it if you want to, or you can use it alone. Just be careful around the eye area with this one, as it does have that menthol. You don't want to go too close to the eyes, otherwise your eyes will start to feel a little bit, you know, that menthol in there, it's going to, you know, start to kind of tingle a little bit. So you don't want to take it too close to the eyes. Another way that you can use your dermal clay cleanser is a 5-minute mini mask. So if you have, you know, some breakouts on the chin, or you just feel you want that little bit of a deeper clean, you can leave it on the skin for 5 minutes. So it's a multi-functional product, it's a cleanser, and it can be used as a 5-minute mini mask also. So I'm using it as my cleanser today, so I'm now going to go ahead and remove. You guys can use your sponges. I'm going to use my cloths. And it feels really refreshing with that menthol in there as well. Okay. So now I've done my second cleanse. That's going to have removed all of that kind of excess oil and that dirt and makeup that gets trapped in the pores. And the result is a thoroughly deep cleansed skin. Now, with your double cleansing, we really encourage you to try this at home daily and see how much cleaner the skin feels. And once you have done your double cleanse, anything that you put on the skin after is going to be able to penetrate deeper because you've removed everything that builds up on the surface. We always say the first step to a healthy skin is a clean skin. Okay, so now we've double cleansed the skin. We're now going to move on to our exfoliation. So if you want to take your daily superfoliant that's in your kit and put about half a teaspoon into your hand, then you're going to take your water and you're going to foam up your daily superfoliant, and it will go like a nice kind of foamy paste. Okay, so once you've foamed that up, you can then go ahead and apply onto your skin and just massage that in small circular movements. Now, exfoliation is one of the best steps that you can do on your skin to really help to smooth and resurface, helping to reduce the appearance of fine lines, brighten any hyperpigmentation on the skin, because what exfoliating does is it removes all of that dead skin that builds up on the surface. It also helps to increase cellular renewal, which means basically that those dead skin cells that build up, once we've removed them, that allows for new skin cells to be born. If we have those newer skin cells on the surface, that gives that appearance of a smoother, healthy skin. Now, in your daily superfoliant, you can see that it's that grey powder. That's because it includes a key ingredient, charcoal. And not just any charcoal, Bincha-Chan charcoal. So what this is going to do is it's really going to help to absorb any pollution from the skin. And pollution can cause and contribute to the premature aging, hyperpigmentation, and dehydration on the skin. So once you've massaged your daily superfoliant in for a couple of minutes, you can then go ahead and remove with your sponges or your cloth. Again, after you have exfoliated your skin, removing that dead skin allows for better penetration of your active ingredients that are found within your serums and your creams, allowing you to achieve really amazing results on your skin. And Daily Superfoliant is part of our Age Smart product segment. So this really focuses on reducing that accelerated aging on the skin. So once we've removed, we can move on to our next step. Okay, so now we've cleansed and we've exfoliated the skin. We're now going to move on to our treatment mask. So first we're going to take our Stress Positive Eye Lift and we're going to apply this around the eye area. So you want to take approximately a rice grain amount onto your ring finger and just split that between your two ring fingers. You're then just going to press that in around the eyes, on the eyelid as well. And you can do some light circular movements just to push that product into the skin. Your Stress Positive Eye Lift is a treatment and a mask. It can be used in the morning, in the evening, and it can be used as a mask or you can use it as an eye treatment before you apply either your mask or your moisturizer onto the skin. Next, we're going to take our mask, which is our Charcoal Rescue Mask. Again, we're using that Bincha charcoal that was in your daily superfoliant, as charcoal is a really hero ingredient at the moment to really absorb pollution out of the skin. So you want to take about, 1 dirham size amount or an almond size amount into the palm of your hands, and then you're going to apply this onto the face. Now, your Charcoal Rescue Mask is a medicated mask that's really going to help to detoxify the skin. If you experience oiliness on your skin or your skin is congested, your skin is feeling a little bit dull, this is a fantastic mask to really detoxify the skin. So once you've applied your Charcoal Rescue Mask, you're going to leave this on the skin for approximately 5 minutes as a mask. And then what you can do is you can dampen your fingers a little bit and you can start to massage in light circular movements onto the skin. So you leave that for approximately 5 minutes. You can go and relax, put your feet up, grab a herbal tea, and just give yourself some me time for 5 minutes. Once that's been on the skin for 5 minutes, what you can do is just pop some water into your hands. And then you're going to do light circular movements on the skin. What this will do, once you start to massage on the skin, you'll start to feel these little granules that will come. So you'll get that exfoliating action on the skin as well. So again, this is a multifunctional product. It is a mask and an exfoliation in one. So I can feel those little granules on the skin. That charcoal is going to be absorbing all of that pollution and impurities that have built up on the skin. And those little granules in there to give that exfoliating action as well, to remove that build-up and those dead skin cells that build up on the surface as well. So once we have done that, we can then go ahead and remove our mask. You can either use your sponges that are in your kit. I'm going to use some cloth. You can use mittens, whatever you use at home or you have available at home you can use, but you do have those sponges in your kit to remove your product. So we can go ahead and remove our Charcoal Rescue Mask from the skin. My skin is feeling really fresh and really clean and really detoxified. Once we've removed our Charcoal Rescue Mask, we can then go on to our next step where we can apply our finishing products onto the skin. Now, masks are designed to give the skin a boost, so you can use your mask as and when needed, but we recommend to use your mask maybe 1 to 2 times per week. So I'm just going to continue to remove that from the skin, making sure I've removed everything, and then we'll go on to our next step. Okay, so we've just finished removing that Charcoal Rescue Mask from the skin. We're now on to our last step in our treatment, which is your eye treatment, moisturize, and SPF. So let's go ahead and take our Stress Positive Eye Lift again, and we're going to apply that just on our ring fingers again, and just press that around the eye area and do those light circles just to push that product into the skin. Your Stress Positive Eye Lift is a fantastic treatment and a mask that really helps to energize the eye area. If you suffer with dark circles or puffiness under the eyes, this is a fantastic treatment to really help to brighten that eye area. We can then go ahead and take our Active Moist. You want to take about a blueberry size of Active Moist into your hands, and then you're going to apply that onto the face and the neck. Always remember to bring your products onto the neck as well. Now, Active Moist is an oil-free moisturizer. It's super lightweight and it's designed for oily skin types, as it does have those mattifying ingredients in it as well. So your Active Moist you can apply in the morning, followed by your sunscreen, and you can apply it alone at nighttime. So because it's the morning here and we're exposed to UVA and UVB, the sun, we're going to always make sure that we finish with our SPF, our sunscreen. Now, if you ask any dermatologist, any skincare expert, what the most important product is in your skincare regime, they will tell you sun protection. It's vital that we protect our skin from those damaging UVA and UVB rays that are emitted from the sun. So in your kits, you will have your Prisma Protect SPF 30 sachet, and you can take, again, a pea-sized amount of your Prisma into your hands, and then we're going to apply that onto the skin as our last step in our at-home skin treatment. Now, Prisma Protect SPF 30, this is actually my sunscreen as well that I use in the morning and throughout the day, is a really great choice, again, if you want kind of combination oily prone skin, as again, this SPF is super lightweight on the skin. And also, if you are putting makeup on after, it's a really good choice to use, as makeup goes on top really easily. Again, Prisma Protect SPF 30 is a multifunctional product. It does a couple of things all in one. So it's your SPF 30, which is going to protect the skin from UVA and UVB radiation. It also helps to block out 85% of pollutants from the skin, which can accelerate aging and can irritate the skin. And it helps to boost radiance in the skin. It has really clever technology within the formulation called intelligent drone technology, which is kind of like a little GPS system that delivers key ingredients to where they need to go in the skin. You also have in here matcha, which is one of the most potent antioxidants that you can get. So this really helps to protect the skin from those pollutants that can attack it during the daytime. Okay, now that you've completed your at-home skin treatment, there's one additional step that I wanted to share with you. In your kits, you will also have your Hydra Blur Primer. This is a fantastic makeup primer that really helps to make your makeup last all day long. You can use it before makeup application, and you can also use it if you're not wearing makeup to really even out the skin tone, help to really blur out those open pores on the skin, and also just for that nice even skin texture. So I've taken approximately a pea-size amount into my hands, and then I'm just going to apply that primer onto the skin. And just blending it in. Now this primer has very clever technology in the fact that when you manipulate it on the skin, it actually, the color pigments in there, they blend to your own skin tone. So if you have a deeper skin tone, this is going to be the primer for you. It's hydrating whilst also mattifying on the skin. And if you do suffer from those open pores down this kind of T-zone area, really just helps to blur them out. Okay, so that's an additional step that you can add in either before you're going to apply your makeup or at the end of your skin treatment, just to give you that hint of color and to even out the skin tone and conceal blemishes. So that completes our clear and clarify at-home skin treatment in a box. I look forward to seeing you next time.